Hello, everyone. This is Anuj Ojha, and I'm going to take you through today with a very important topic, which we all think that it is easy to do, but it's very tough as well. But let's try to simplify for you. This session is a part of Agile Benzene series, and I'm confident that after this session, whenever you want to start your Agile transformation journey, it will act as helpful. So, how to start your Agile transformation journey? Let's learn. Step number one, many times the transformation journeys fail because people don't even know what is the actual problem they want to solve. It actually starts with we want to do agile, we want to implement safe, we want to implement agile also in operations. So people already have bought this need of agile, and agile is implemented to solve certain problems. So it's so much important that when you come up with this thought that you want to drive a transformation, you need to know what problems you want to get solved and spend some good time into knowing that problem. What is that change or the end state that that you are visualizing? What is that state when you feel that you will feel far better than how you are doing today is also important to know. The benefits that you're looking for. At the same time, you need to identify those people who will be passionate enough to keep it moving, because it may be possible that people may have hidden agendas, or it may happen that they may give up as they start seeing that there are some work coming up in their plate. So that's first step. I'll take you forward to the next one. The reason for many transformation journeys which get failed is also lack of onboarding leadership team. Today, we also see in certain customer base of ours where the leadership themselves want to initiate this journey. So somewhere the awareness is already there in the market, but it's important that we talk about it, we share with them what we see the benefit, we hear from them what they want to achieve, and post that we should revisit also the need that we have identified. Once that's done, it's time for us to start the journey to get a plan in place. So do not forget, at the end of this video, you should be able to know that these are the steps we will use to get the transformation plan in place. So here we go. Step number one, create a core team first. Find out people who are at various levels. Like in your organization, we have product team, or we have engineering team, we have operation support, we have security group, we have sales team, we have also senior leaders. Bring representatives from all sectors first, and you all should get alignment towards the end goal of this activity, which is to get the transformation plan, or we may call it as transformation blueprint as well. Once the core team is formed, now this team should also know that for us to create this transformation journey, we may need to talk to a couple of people, we may need to onboard teams and so on. And for any activity, if you also want to seek external help, some experts or champions from the market, there will be certain budget which will be needed. Let's say that we call it as diagnosis and design phase. At the offset of it, we will get the transformation plan. So talk to your leaders to get certain sponsorship. Once you get the sponsorship, figure out that are we capable enough internally to drive this activity, or do we need to take help from the external consultants who have done this thing before, and they will bring the outside in perspective to give you much more clarity on your transformation blueprint. Now comes the actual crux. It all starts with conducting an as-is assessment. In as-is assessment, let me assume that you are seeking external help. A consultant will come, a group of consultants will come. They will first understand what is your current way of working, how many systems you have, who are the people, what are their roles, if it's about technology, what are you using today, and then interviewing everyone, as in one by one, or maybe in a group, or also using certain techniques in which people may feel comfortable to open up, looking at your tools, reports, metrics, portals, everything. And then they also want to align themselves with your problems or the need why you wanted to do it. At the same time, they also want to find out certain other issues which you might not have identified. At the end of it, the consultants are expected to present you as is assessment report, which we also call it as a playback session. So in a playback session, it's about presenting to all the core team members plus leaders what are your findings, which starts with what are the strengths of the team, what are your observations on opportunities of improvement, what do you see as a low hanging fruit, what do you think that we should right away resolve, or what is that we should park it for later. All in all, when they share their experience in the playback session, it also followed by presenting the next steps. Usually in the next steps, it starts with identifying the pilot team, also designing certain customized workshops for them so that they get sensitized. Also, it's about announcing to everyone the need of transformation, and leadership should announce this more to make it more impactful, and you get a buy-in from all people. Otherwise, people will think that it's just another initiative from the top and we just have to obey it without understanding what they will gain at the end of it. And once you present your next steps, it's time for us also to talk about how we are going to kickstart transformation. So since you already got to know the as is state, the problems, the opportunities of improvement, and also the next steps, it means what are the pilot teams and so on. It's important for you to decide uh, when, how, for how many people, for how many days, what are you going to start with? Let's say trainings, this is going to happen. After the training, okay, you are going to infuse, or you are going to take external help from consultants who will come and work closely on a couple of project teams, if that's what the case is. And then again, how they are going to drive the change. You will decide also under the governance. Weekly, you want to do certain catch up, or you want to also maintain some kind of a risk board or some kind of calls also to present the executive summary, possibly in a monthly manner to certain teams, leaders as well. So that should also be the part of the transformation blueprint. So all in all, when you conduct these steps in the right order, which I tried my best to show you, you will see that again, those if written into the transformation blueprint, it will build your case more stronger in front of your leaders, who will be then going to sponsor your work. So if you see, once the transformation blueprint is in place, make sure, don't, though your transformation blueprint may look like 6 to 9 months plan, your piloting plan should not be too big. It should be like 3 to 4 months, so that in 3 to 4 months, the leadership can see that yes, this is good. This is showing us some improvement. This is going to. This is at least this is what change we have tried to bring in, and also that should be quantitative and qualitative in nature, so that they can cross check or they can validate it. They can decide to invest more onto your plan. So once you have a transformation blueprint, and you have made sure that you are focused well onto piloting, then comes the moment of truth when leadership team will bless you with the budget that you have been looking for. The budget is primarily about how much effort that you are going to deploy. Again, the cost is derived based on that, and also we can make it in an inspect and adapt fashion. It doesn't have to be a big bang budget for entire journey. We can just have a like a purchase order, possibly of the 12 months, but at the same time, we should have checkpoints where we can see that, okay, this is what we wanted to finish. Of course, because as you start solving some problems, new problems come, and of course things move up and down, and you need to pivot all the time. But the idea is you should have a method to madness, how you're going to approach what you need to approach based on your learning from the as is assessment. And then you go ahead, and after every 3 months, you can have a checkpoint event just to see that how the journey has gone. Everybody understands the perspective, and then we revisit our plan for another 3 months, another 3 months, and so on. So I hope that this learning is useful for you. I wish you all the best. We have a lot of good materials on our YouTube channel at Benzene. You can also visit us at www.benzene.com. Take care. Have a good time.